So hello, I am Adnan. I am the VP of HR for Mubadala Capital. Mubadala Capital is a global asset management company. We're headquartered in Abu Dhabi, but I work for our office in London. I studied biochemistry at university, and then surprisingly enough, I fell into talent acquisition. Um, I started working for financial services headhunting firms in London. I did that for a couple of years and then moved out to Dubai, where I spent about 10 years of my working life. Initially, when I moved across, it was a similar role. I was recruiting for banks and financial institutions and advising them on how they can hire the best talent. Um, and then I decided to uh, change careers slightly. So I moved into an in-house recruitment role, working for Mubadala, Mubadala, the Sovereign Wealth Fund. And in Mubadala, I was responsible for recruitment for all of our investment functions, not only in Abu Dhabi, but then focusing more on London, New York, um, and other international offices. And when Mubadala Capital spun off from our parent company in 2021, I moved across with them. So I was offered a role as a VP of HR in our London office. So I guess given my experience of recruiting for talent globally and having done this for more than a decade and across different geographies and skill sets, it's fair to say that I can share quite a lot of knowledge about uh, how to make your CV stand out, how to prepare for interviews, and how to put your best foot forward in order to land the job that you want. So this is all taken from my LinkedIn profile. So feel free to follow me and also send me any messages in case you have any questions. So that is my name on LinkedIn, Adnan Salam, MCIPD. MCIPD is not my name, but it is a qualification certification that I've got from the Chartered Institute of Personal Development, which I guess highlights my experience and knowledge in the HR domain. So, how do you write a CV to grab the person's attention and to make sure that you get selected for the interview process? So, rather than providing you with a list of, 10, 20, or 100 different things to include in your CV, I just wanted to concentrate on my top five tips. So, again, I've spent my career, looking at thousands of CVs. Um, And these are the things that come to mind in terms of the CVs that really stick out and increase your chances of being selected for the interview. So first of all, have a catchy summary at the top of your CV. This will allow you to grab the reader's attention. You want to talk about any sort of experience that you've had, even as a junior person, any sort of work experience, any internship experience, any curricular activities, your achievements at school. Put these all in 2 to 3 sentences so you really grab the reader's attention. Next, make sure that you're talking about your achievements and not just your responsibilities. So here you have to be able to market and sell yourself. So for example, if you worked in a sales job, it's a lot more exciting to say that it helps increase sales by 100% in 12 months rather than I managed the sales process. So to give you another example, I used to work in a shoe shop when I was 16 years old. So on my CV, I wouldn't have just said I sell shoes, and uh, I don't know, I sell shoes and I respond to customer queries. That's not exciting. That's not really selling yourself or marketing yourself. So I would have put something like I achieve this daily sales targets of our shoe shop uh, to ensure that I am one of the top ranked salesperson in the store. I create an environment, a fun environment for all of our customers, and I tend to all of the customer services and needs. I work well with other team members and have picked up the skills to work effectively in a team. So really sell yourself, really market yourself, regardless of what job you have, what kind of experience you have. You really want to get the reader's attention. And yes, add some personality to your CV. So make sure you include a list of some of your hobbies and interests. And yes, people do actually read them. So we want to see something different, something which makes you stand out amongst all of the hundreds of CVs, that we're receiving. And just a note here, watching Netflix is not a hobby. So make sure that's not on your CV. Point number 4, have different versions of your CV. So again, I think one of the common mistakes people make is that they try to put too much information on their CV. As juniors, you should only have a one-page CV, and you should write a CV which really targets a job that you're going for. If you're applying for a sales job, make sure that you include a list of all of your sales skills and experience. If you're applying for a different type of job, so I don't know, maybe a job in IT, maybe a job in the construction industry, then you want to make sure that you're having a different version of your CV, highlighting the skills that you have that are relevant for that industry and those types of jobs. And finally, make it look good. As much as the content is important, the way your CV looks is equally as important. So the formatting of the text, the headings, the spelling, all need to be in order to make sure that your reader is engaged and attracted to your CV.